Okay, listen. Don't get mad at me. Don't get mad at me. I know I said the next time we did one of these videos, there would be a new shelf. And while, I mean, in my opinion, I feel like I kind of stuck true to my word, but let's talk about why the new shelf's not here yet. The shelf is actually downstairs. It is already here, is ready to go. It's supposed to be a project that me and my grandpa are supposed to do. And unfortunately, my grandpa just had surgery and he is a lot more injured than he thought he was going to be. So this new shelf is not going to be done in time for what the original plan was. And the reason why I have to do a video games pickup video right now is my shelf, my quote unquote shelf that I have right here is overflowing. We haven't done one of these since I believe New York City Hall. And yeah, it is overflowing with games. Because we had my Sonoya trip, I bought a lot of stuff when I was in Sonoya. So I needed to get this done because we're about to go to Too Many Games and Southeast Game Exchange, which if you haven't seen on the website, we're gonna show it right now. Look at the phenomenal guest list they have. They got Nolan North, Josh Keaton, and then you look at the website at the bottom of the list, I'm there, MONADO Max, I will be there at Southeast Game Exchange. We're gonna have my own panel, MONADO Max and Friends. You'll have Coleman, Luke, Jackson. It's going to be a fun time. If you can make it, get your tickets. It's going to be worth it. Our panel's on Saturday, 12 p.m. I'm going to be buying a lot of stuff there and Too Many Games. I can't do this because this would be like a 2-hour pickup video if I combine this into that. So the pickup video, I tried to make it happen with the shelf. It's not going to happen. And me and my grandpa are going to have to teamwork to make this shelf happen. But I did get the shelf. The shelf exists. Feel like that's a start. You will get the shelf next time in the video games pickup. I hope you understand. But we are here with our video game pickup series. This used to be monthly, but we took a break because I said I was going to get you that shelf and I kind of failed, but I feel like, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. But I have some incredible pickups to show you guys. Lots of Switch games and a lot of other platforms in here too. So I think we should start off mixing it in because I know you guys come for the Switch games. So I'm going to show off some of the other stuff that I like showing off. I bought some new Amiibo for retail. Actually, I got it below retail. There's a new game store that just opened up, Love for Retro. The video came out. We did a whole awesome video there. They had Zelda Amiibos there. And I am really regretting myself right now because they had another Zelda Amiibo that I did not have at the time, but I thought I already owned it. But I got the 8-bit Link. I got the, I think this was called the Rider Amiibo. It's got Link on a horse. And they also had the Ocarina of Time Zelda Amiibo there of Link. I thought I already owned it, so I didn't pick it up. And I regret it because it was 10 bucks. It was 10 bucks. And I come back home and I did not have the Amiibo. But I got these. I've really been wanting the 8-bit Link. I don't buy Amiibos for scout price. I always buy every Amiibo at retail value. I think that is the coolest flex. I know nobody cares, but I think it's cool to say that I've owned every Amiibo without having to pay ridiculous fees because a lot of people had to do that. This one is probably one of my favorite pickups that is going onto the shelf. That is, I don't even know when this came out. I've never seen this before. I was at MomoCon. They had this booth that had a bunch of Japanese games there. I bought Persona 5. This is the collector's edition or the 20th anniversary edition. I don't know if it, yeah, 20th anniversary because it says it on the box right there. Look at this, super cool, brand new. Got it for, I think it was 80 bucks. I know it says 90, but I'm pretty sure we got it for 80 bucks. Japan always gets the really cool stuff, and I love Persona 5. Persona 5 is a very awesome game for me. I know some people don't like the game. My friends hate it now, but Persona 5, I played it during COVID, and it was probably the coolest game that I have played during COVID was Persona 5, and I played and beat it. I enjoyed it. And then at the same booth, I bought probably the coolest thing. I want to get the Switch version of this eventually, but I can't find it. But I still want to own this because I'm about to beat this game. This game is super awesome. Super Mario RPG complete in box in the Japanese format. I mean, look at that. That is the coolest box you're ever going to see. This is going to go on the new shelf. It is going to look super awesome. Like I'm envisioning it right now. It's gonna look great. Got it for 50 bucks. I feel like for complete in box, the condition that I got it in, there's just a crease right there. You can't even see it. You have to have the right lighting to notice the crease. That's the only problem with it. I felt pretty happy about paying that, and it looks so cool. Very happy to own this. I just got my Game Boy fixed. You guys have seen me on my stream complain about how I could not find anybody local that would want to fix my Game Boy. And if I wanted to find somebody, it'd be like 50 minutes. It just was like, And then this new game store that opened up, they fixed it. And I was like, you know what? Now it's time to finally buy Game Boy games. I've owned this Game Boy for like over a year, and I couldn't find anybody to fix it, so I've not been able to play Game Boy games. And I bought some good games. At least for me, they're good games. There might be, these are the type of games that I grew up on, so I love having this type of stuff because on my PS2, these were the type of games I bought. So, got the Punisher right here. This is a very fun game. If it will start, yeah, focus on that, please. This is very fun. I will tell you, very difficult though. I have done some research. The game is super short. But because of how short it is, they actually made it an extremely difficult game. You're getting your money's worth. There's like only like 3 levels in it, but it is so hard. I almost beat level 2. I hope to beat that game at some point. Got Meteoroid 2, Samus Returns. Is that what this one's called? The Return of Samus, yes. I see a lot of people in the comments saying that I'm saying Meteoroid wrong, but my friend Luke says it's called Meteoroid.
I'm gonna puke. That cartridge is actually repulsive, dude. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's actually so disgusting. Why are you touching that?
I trust my friend Luke. Luke would never do me dirty. I think you guys are saying it wrong. I know a lot of you guys are saying it's Metroid, which is, I think, such a weird word to say, but my friend Luke says it's Meteoroid and that all you guys are wrong. I trust my friend Luke, so it's Meteoroid. I'm sorry that you guys are pronouncing it wrong. I got Buzz Lightyear, Star of Command. Listen, like I said, these are the type of games that I played on my PS2. I don't have the greatest, like, I have a lot of PS2 games, but if people saw my PlayStation 2 collection, they would hate it because it's all weird games. But I love those type of games. They're very special to me. The Nicktoons Racing, which I had no idea this was on consoles or handhelds. I played the arcade every year for my birthday as a kid at this place called Mr. Gaddy's. I don't know if that's a place worldwide or not. I think they went out of business, but that was my favorite arcade game. And I just found out it's on PS1. So I'm looking at my grandpa. I'm like, we're gonna get this on the PS1, Grandpa. We're gonna play this. Then I got Star Wars Episode 3 and then Star Wars Episode 2 on the Game Boy, which is very interesting how both of these games are developed by 2 different companies. Got THQ and then Ubisoft. All right, we're getting to the excitement. The Nintendo Switch, oh my gosh. Starting off, we have H-Boy. We just streamed this. This is a super fun game. I will say the one problem with this game is it has some weird camera angles, especially if you're running in the game. I would say that the one bad thing about this game is its camera. The camera is probably its enemy rather than the actual enemies. You will potentially die a lot because of that camera, but a very fun game. Looks so beautiful on the Switch. It has the same comic book style as H-Boy. So you're going to, if you read the comments, you're really going to love playing this game. It's a rogue game, very fun, combos are fun, it feels incredible to play, looks good on the Switch, runs phenomenal. We only had problems with the frame rate really when you're just first loading into the game. Once it's all loaded in, you are good to go. And this stupid box, I can't get everything back in it. It's the collector's edition. So, I mean, I would have been fine with the retail normal, but yeah. I always thought it was interesting that it says not for resale on the box when I bought it. I thought that was interesting. And for whatever reason, GameStop decided to put the sticker on the box. Stupid. Why would you do that? I don't know their inventory system very well. I know we have a few people that watch the channel that goes to GameStop or at least works at GameStop. Did you have to put the sticker on the box? Because this was their display copy, so obviously the box isn't going to be in there. I don't know how your guys' inventory system works, so if that was required, just thought that was very interesting. Paper Mario, 1,000 Year Door, guess what? I haven't played it yet. I've been very busy, but I hear a lot of people are talking about how great this game is. However, I heard it's like 60 or 640 pixels or 640p on handheld. That's unacceptable for a Nintendo game. Nintendo better fix that. And they have also found inside of the game, there's a 4K version out there. So Switch 2 has 4K, and we're getting a better updated version of Nintendo games, it looks like, on this next console. Probably one of the most valuable games in my Switch collection that I just picked up is Samurai Showdown. Got this at Love It for Retro. So happy to own this because I had the opportunity of buying this the first time I went back to Nashville at the Game Trader. Game Trader's a cool store if you guys are in the Nashville area. That's a fun store. But I didn't pick it up. He had it for like $90 and I was like, I'm not paying $90 for that. Glad I did because I got a really good deal on this game. If you guys didn't see the Love for Retro video, check it out. Now this next one, it's not really a pickup, but it is signatures on Switch games. You guys told me that you enjoyed seeing signed Switch games, so I was gonna show it. I had the opportunity to go to MomoCon for one day, and that one day that I was there, Suda51 was there. So I got an opportunity to meet Suda51, and of course I brought every No More Heroes games with me to get signed. Right here we have No More Heroes 2, signed by Suda51. No More Heroes 3, signed by Suda51. No More Heroes 1, signed by Suda51. And of course, Travis Strikes Again, signed by Suda51. Suda51 was a really cool person to meet. I love the No More Heroes games. I played these games during COVID. Coleman got me into these. This Travis Strikes Again is actually his copy. He got this for me for Christmas about 2 years ago because he knew I was struggling to find it. And it's so cool to own these games and have them signed by the creator. And just meeting Suda51 was so cool. You know, I wasn't sure how it was gonna be since, you know, obviously he doesn't speak English. There was gonna be a translator. I've seen before at conventions when there's someone that has to translate what's going on, it never really sometimes works well because the translator sometimes just doesn't like talking is what it appears. So obviously when you're a translator, you're gonna be talking to so many people because there's so many people in line to meet Suda51. And it was a journey to meet him. I almost thought I was not gonna be able to meet him because I came there at a good time, but getting inside of the convention took over an hour and he was signing still, but he was not supposed to be signing. And he signed all 4 of my games here and I'm so happy to have these games in my collection and have them signed. Awesome guy. If you guys get the opportunity to meet Suda51, go do it. Picked up Castle Crashers Remastered for the Nintendo Switch. You can only get this through the developer's website, so I'm happy to have this in my collection. Very surprised that they put this on Nintendo Switch physically. Because this game has never received a physical release. And I believe it started off on the Xbox 360. That's where it's most popular at. So I was just surprised to learn that it never got a physical release. And out of all platforms, after being released for 10 years, they chose the Switch to have a physical release. I thought that was really cool. And it's not a traditional release. You actually have to buy it off the developer's website. It might be sold out still. They've been selling out a lot of this. I also caught a vendor at MomoCon slipping big time. They had Skylanders Imaginators there. And this was a vendor that knew everything in terms of what they were selling. But they clearly did not know their Switch games because they were selling Skylanders Imaginators for $20 and your boy got it. I was very happy to have this because, well, I already own Skylanders Imaginators somewhere over here. I'm gonna use this at the upcoming conventions to trade for some more rarer Switch games that I've been looking for in my collection. So this is great. I'm gonna have it as trade bait. Not gonna resell it in case people are like, oh, he's reselling games. Nope, it's just gonna be used to trade in for more games. Deadly Premonition, hold on, I was literally saying it correctly the other day.
Deadly Premonition.
I have actually been recommended this game. Apparently this is a series that is, I think, purposely bad in terms of like purposely glitchy. That's what these games are known for, is its glitches, and it's one of those games that's so glitchy that it's actually very fun. I don't know, I was recommended the series by a friend of mine, and I was like, you know what, if I find it for cheap, I'll pick it up, but I haven't found the first one, so I can't start the second one without finding Origins, which Origins, it's like a $50 game. I'm not paying $50 for it, so hopefully I can find it for 20. I got The End Is High. A lot of people also told me to play this game. Got a really good deal on it, physical release, and it might have, yeah, it has the instruction booklet, which I had just learned something interesting about this company. I don't even want to attempt it. I feel like people are gonna make fun of me. But I had learned something interesting about this company. If they were to ever print another version of their games, the first print is the only one that comes with the instruction manual. The second print comes with no instruction manual. So if you're a Switch collector and you have the instruction manual for any of these games that are published by these people right here, you have the first print. Endless Ocean, I just did, actually I can't say I just did because it's been like almost 2 months. I did a review on this game. I love this game to death. I want to stream this, but Coleman says it's not a streaming material game. I don't know. This is a game where you can just put your mind at peace. It has some problems with its single player that I kind of question why they did certain things there, but it is what it is, I guess. I got Sign Mora X. This is another game that I had been on the lookout for. It's a PlayStation 2 remastered game, I believe, or a Wii. I think it might have been the Wii. That's what it was. It was the Wii, I think. I've been looking out for this, but I didn't want to pay a ridiculous amount for it, and I found it for 20. That is a pretty good price because I've seen it go for about 30, and I was like, you know, 20 bucks, I don't see it often. Let's go ahead and pick it up. This one's also another favorite pickup of mine, Ghost Trick Detective. I have been looking for this game for about a year now. Now, I probably could have waited for too many games since that is coming up. They might have had it there. I think 40 is a fair price because if I would have bought it, I would have had to pay shipping. So it probably would have been $50 to $60 if I bought it online. So be able to buy it at $40 at a retail store, very happy with that. It's probably gonna be cheaper at Too Many Games, or probably about 60 bucks. It would have been, there's two versions of this. There's a Japanese version, and I think they released it in the UK. So I could have got that version, but it's okay to me. I don't know why Capcom releases some of their games not physically over here. Very weird. All I'm saying though is they better be releasing that Marvel vs. Capcom physically on Nintendo Switch. There is going to be a war from me and a lot of other people, but specifically me, if they don't release that game physically. Super happy to have this since, again, this is a game that I own digitally, but I was not paying $40 for the physical copy. I wanted to get the physical copy at some point, but not at $40. Cuphead, look at this cover art, first of all. This is one of the most beautiful cover arts you will ever see. And I know people are gonna be like, why are you calling it a beautiful cover when it's got the GameStop sticker on it? I get so many of you guys in the comments, Max, remove the GameStop stickers. The GameStop stickers, to be honest with you guys, other than the ones that are on like cardboard boxes, when they're on the cases like this, surprisingly doesn't bother me. I don't know, I think I kind of like knowing how much I paid for it because these games go up and down and it's like a memory for me. I don't know, it's kind of weird, I know. And the physical never goes on sale. I believe GameStop mistakenly put this at this price. It was the perfect price for me, I will tell you that much. Crypt of the Necrodancer. I finally got this game right here. I have the Hyrule one, don't have the original. A lot of people have been telling me to play the original, but I was waiting for the physical release. I could never find the physical release, believe it or not. Out of all these trips, conventions, I have never found the physical release. But here we are with it. 30 bucks, I don't know what it retails for. That's probably how much it goes for. I was happy with it either way. I also picked up Spiritfarer. This is a game that a lot of people have been telling me to play also. I believe that's, listen, I don't know. I think Spiritfarer is how you would say that. If not, I do apologize on that one. But I hear it's just a pure on beautiful game, that the storyline behind it is breathtaking. You know, I don't know, we'll see whenever I get a chance to play it. I am excited to give it a try, I think. I picked up the Raven Remaster. Now, I was told that this is like a Telltale Games video game. I don't know. From the cover art, I felt like it was kind of hard to tell from the back of that. And from the cover, I mean, there's just not much there. I was like, you know what, for 20 bucks, I've never seen this Switch game before. And that's why I love Switch collecting. There's so much out there that you just will never have seen before. There's so many Switch games and so many games out there that should not have physical releases, but they do. And this one's coming from THQ. Most of the time, THQ makes good games. Hopefully, this one doesn't let me down. I caught GameStop slipping. They had Minecraft Story Mode, The Complete Adventure. Now, this is also another Switch title that's pretty expensive out there. I paid 40 bucks for it. Goes for about 80. I saw this as an opportunity to trade this in for more Switch games, build up a big value. You got Minecraft, Skylanders. People are gonna want those, especially with how obscurely priced they are. I have a lot of people asking me, why is Minecraft Story Mode on the Switch so expensive compared to other platforms? I can tell you two reasons. This came out about a year before Telltale Games went out of business, and it's the only version out there. I think the Wii U might have this too. Don't quote me on Wii U, but I know as a fact for the Switch version, this is the only version that has all 8 episodes on one disc. or one disc on cartridge. With the PlayStation, Xbox, all those, you have to download the episodes, and I believe you can no longer download those episodes. I know Netflix has Minecraft Story Mode, but I believe it's only the first 5 episodes. This is the only one out there with all 8 on cartridge, which is very surprising because Telltale Games normally doesn't do stuff like that. I need to get Minecraft Story Mode Season 2. I hope I can trade this in to find Season 2. Picked up Windjammers. This is a limited run game. Got it for 20 bucks. That's a pretty good deal for a limited run game. So I was like, you know what, we'll throw it in the stack. I've been looking for it, so happy to have it cheaper than the actual retail price. This is another game that I have been looking for, that every time I see it, it doesn't have the cover art. And that is Cave Story Plus. I've wanted to own this game for a very long time, but literally every single time I find it, it's not in there. It's just the GameStop cover art, basically. At conventions, I've seen it, but it'd be in terrible quality. It'd be like 70 bucks, and I'm gonna open it. We're gonna find out if this is, yes, this is the first print, and it has the CD in it. I didn't know it came with a CD. I wonder if Love for Retro knew it had a CD in it. Either way, I love to have this game because Coleman and Coleman's played Shovel Knight. I need to play Cave Story. Cave Story's his game, Shovel Knight's my game when it comes to indie game characters, and I need to do the respectable thing and play this game for him since he played Shovel Knight. By the way, if anybody cares, I'm showing it since it's video game related. I did pick up statues. Crash Bandicoot, 25 bucks. Mega Man, 25 bucks. I can't figure out what the Crash Bandicoot, or no, wait, no, this one's first 4 figures. The Mega Man, I can't find out who did the Mega Man one. If you guys know in the comments who did this statue, please let me know in the comments below. Got him for 25 bucks, which is a phenomenal deal. I actually picked up another Game Boy game that I forgot to show on the camera. I picked up Iron Man. I found out this is a crossover game between Valiant Comics and Marvel Comics. I don't know much about the other comic company. I know of its existence since I used to be really good friends and go to this local comic book store that no longer exists because I used to be in a different area. There's another comic book store that I go to that actually, the owner watched the videos. Hello, hello, hello. If you're watching the videos, probably not watching anymore. But I got that, 10 bucks. I thought the concept of this was very cool because nowadays you do not see Marvel team up with their enemies. Picked up Slave Zero X. Dude, this game is so freaking cool. Apparently this is a Dreamcast game. I gotta ask my boy Ty if he knows anything about this technology. He does an awesome channel. He has a lot of Dreamcast videos. If you guys haven't checked him out, please do. Awesome guy, awesome videos. Played that game. That is incredible. That is the coolest game I think I have played this year. I played that on my birthday stream. That was awesome. That is the best $30 I think I have ever spent on a Switch game. That is an incredible game. Please play that. The music is awesome. The levels are awesome. The game looks awesome. I could probably, I might do a full-on video on that game if I play more of it. That's an incredible game. And then the last Nintendo Switch game is one that you guys in the comments, a majority of my comments on the Love for Retro video I did, where I got Samurai Showdown, all those Switch games, everyone in the comments was very mad at me for not picking up this game right here. So I just went back today and picked it up. Darkest Dungeon. This is one that everybody was like, Max, you should have picked that up. Why didn't you pick that up? You are a moron, Max. Why didn't you do it? And I was like, I've never heard of it before. And they just did a Nintendo Direct where they announced the Darkest Dungeons 2. A lot of people are looking for the first game now, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go buy the game. Now you guys in the comments don't have to be mad at me. And look, I own it. Happy now? I'm gonna play it. I still am trying to figure out what this game is. I feel like, listen, I know the developers of this do not watch it, but I feel like your guys' cover, the back, does not do a good job of showing what the game is. How are you supposed to buy the game knowing this information right here? Y'all in the comments can't be mad at me anymore. I mean, look at that. That shows nothing. I feel like I made the correct decision. I mean, I'm glad that you guys are in the comments because I have you guys' back where I can, buy the correct games that I miss out on. And you guys definitely helped me there. I feel like you guys gotta look at it from my eyes. I mean, they showed nothing right there. Guys, those are the Switch pickups I had. I gotta get the shelf because I still have stuff over here. We're gonna have the shelf the next pickup video. We're gonna have to because we have Southeast Game Exchange, too many games. I got them back to back. I'm probably gonna buy ridiculous games there. I'll be having videos out on those conventions, so stay tuned. Hope you guys are enjoying the videos. Y'all have been crushing it. Why is my screen black over here? Are we good? I'm gonna stop messing with whatever. Oh, it's overheating. Okay, all right. I'm gonna hurry up and end this video before my camera dies. You guys have a wonderful day. Backslash that subscribe button, like the video, check out the Twitter, check out the Discord, check out everything in the description below. I gotta hurry up because this camera's gonna explode, then I'm gonna die, and then, yeah, there would be no more videos. You guys don't want that. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Become a MONADO Marine, $5 a month. It was my birthday, so for my birthday, become a Marine, $5 a month. It'll be worth it. Okay, all right, I gotta go. Check out Too Many Games, Southeast Game Exchange. Actually, don't check out Too Many Games. Check out Southeast Game Exchange because I'm there. I'm a guest. It's gonna be awesome. Austin does a great convention. I don't think he watches the channel, but shout outs to Austin. All right, I gotta go. Bye, 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 bye.